Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. Well, I'm going to get straight to it because I have a lot to cover. First off, on today's Newswire, 500,000 pre-registered users for DXexchange, an upcoming launch anticipated by crypto traders globally. I'm not sure if you are living in the European Union, you probably are very well aware of this. If you're not, maybe this went under the radar for you. This is a new exchange that is quite impressive. They are located in Estonia, and this is today's release. They are letting you know that the P2P crypto exchange with no trading fees is about to go live. The exchange is scheduled to cut the ribbon and start the opening of accounts later this month. So sometime in the next week, they are going to go live. They have drawn intense interest because they, and with almost no marketing efforts at all, they have no fee trading, and it's done on a subscription basis. So for 10 euros monthly, you can join and start trading under what's called a light account. I think that in addition, they are just not a retail trader, but they are fully regulated by a number of banks and bankers that have reached out on how they can connect directly to the exchange and give their clients access. So this is that. We're seeing the space mature, everybody. It's not just retail investors. And I know that there's been a lot of talk about the institutional investors coming, but really trust me, they are. The whole theme of this video today is going to illustrate that. So the says here that by connecting directly, they will offer a full suite of cryptocurrencies to their clients while decreasing the risk dramatically. He also stated that a number of asset managers looking for custodial services, just like Gemini offers, within the EU are also looking into their services. So no doubt, I think they are going to be hugely successful, especially since with almost little marketing, they were able to attract 500,000 pre-registered users. That is impressive. If you remember, the SBI Holdings, they just did 20,000 pre-registered users to do a soft launch. This is 500,000 people have pre-registered for this exchange. And all of you Ripple holders out there, congratulations, because the DXexchange held a Facebook contest for which coin should be incorporated on the launch, and Ripple won that vote. So they were going to launch with just Ethereum, Litecoin, BCH, and BTC, but with the contest on their website, they says here, trade Ripple on DXexchange coming in June 2018. So congratulations, all of you Ripple holders. I just want to show you, because it's part of today's theme, this is the actual website of the DXexchange. I find it interesting. This is the landing page. They have these two very beautiful women. And I asked myself, so is this the customer? I don't think so. Today I read that less than 18% of women are in IT and less than 3% are in crypto. So I think they chose this page to have a beautiful look, but I don't really think it's going to be the majority of their customers. So I want to take you, they're going to offer the web platform, the mobile platform. This is their team. This is what I want to tell you about. So DXexchange platform can easily integrated with market makers, liquidity providers, hedge funds, and banks. With API, the DXexchange platform is completely secure, professional, and suitable for institutional purposes. The point is that they are just going beyond the retail investor. This is one of the sites in the EU that is going to go after the institutional investors. Okay, I just couldn't do this video without bringing this story. So Tron will burn 1 billion coins to celebrate its independence from Ethereum. The Tron Foundation just announced new details on its mainnet launch and block producer election, including a coin burn on June 25th to celebrate the occasion. To commemorate this exciting moment, Tron Foundation will conduct a burn of 1 billion, a B, TRX all at once, which is worth 50 million US dollars according to today's market price. And this is what made me smile. This may set the record for the most amount of money destroyed in human history. It's celebration of a historic moment. Oh, Justin, you really just entertain me. Congratulations to all the Tron holders. Did you see this? Just about 36 hours ago, Charles Hoskinson, who is the original co-founder of Ethereum, he tweeted, "What's often missed by the cryptocurrency is going to die broken record media is that after the next wave of regulation, Wall Street is showing up to the party with all their locked up capital, tens of trillions of dollars entering the space eventually. Future is bright." Well, I know it's like, oh, Eddie, please don't tell me. I've been hearing this for months about all the institutional investors coming to the space. And why is that important is because we want to see the market cap grow, because as the market cap grows, so does the price. And I know that everybody's getting tired of hearing this, but it really hasn't been that long. Let me just share with you some very recent stories. This came out on June 20th. Goldman Sachs is considering crypto trades beyond futures. I think I want to shut my window here because maybe the traffic is a little bit loud. But it's got a nice breeze today on this summer day. Okay, I don't know how that sound was in the beginning, but hopefully it wasn't too distracting. So, Goldman Sachs is considering trades beyond futures. Solomon is David Solomon. He is the new chief operating officer. He is a little bit more crypto friendly than the previous CEO who just recently retired. But he made this announcement on Bloomberg TV in China, and he says that they're listening to their clients and trying to help their clients as they are exploring these things too. And then just about 3 weeks ago, Morgan Stanley is racing Wall Street to be the first into crypto. So insiders have shared that Morgan Stanley is pushing to beat Goldman Sachs and others into crypto trading. Yeah, I'm going to put this article down in the comments section. The whole purpose of this is just to show you that it's not just talk. There really is meat on the bones, if you will, for what Charles was tweeting about. Yet another one, Circle, and all of you know that Circle is part of Poloniex, and it is backed by Goldman Sachs. It is announcing a USD coin. So this coin is kind of like Tether, and it's going to provide some stability within this very volatile trading environment. And they also partnered up with Bitmain, which is a Chinese mining firm. So this is very much a strategic move to also attract the institutional investor. If you want to know a little bit more in detail, this too will be down in the comment section. And I just couldn't help but talk about this. It's been a couple of weeks. It's been 3 weeks, but Coinbase announced a suite of institutional products. So they are going to give you a choice of custodial care, which is for storage. This is one of the big, not a stumbling block, but it's been one of the features that the exchanges have tried to. Gemini has now offered a custodial service, but I think a lot of people are, you know what it's like. You went and opened up your account and you bought your first coins, and then to keep your coins safe, you then had to buy a Nano or a Trezor, or you did a cold storage wallet, and it's a big learning curve, and it takes time, and it also is very nerve-wracking, because if you make a mistake, that's I know everybody experienced sending just a little bit to make sure that you did it okay before you sent the whole amount. And it's not that easy, and it takes time, and it scares people. So the custodial part of these services is very important. They're going to also offer digital marketplace, which gives deeper liquidity. The third product is going to be client services. So a lot of these larger investors really do want to have some services in the way of advice and professional analysts that help them make the decisions of how to maneuver in this very complicated space. And then they're going to have also a suite called Prime, and Prime is for the qualified clients. So it's a lot of different tools for the qualified clients. When we hear the word qualified clients, those are the clients who are the high net worth and bringing lots of money to the table. So this was a big announcement. Quickly, and I'm not going to keep going, but gosh, there is a big institutional player called Caspian. And Caspian is a full stack portfolio management firm. They just partnered up with Bitmex. Bitmex is one of my favorites just because of Arthur Hayes. He's the co-founder. I just love him to death. I think he's one of the best in the space. And if you don't know about Bitmex, they claim that they have 300% more Bitcoin US dollar liquidity than any other platform. So they have created a partnership. Caspian also partnered with Octogon. Octogon is Asia's largest crypto OTC fund. And then there's Gemini. Everybody knows Gemini. That is Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, and they are a very compliant exchange and very successful in working with the institutional investor. Okay, I don't need to take you through all of the official announcements, but I will put them down into the comment section. So this is the official announcement that talks about how Caspian delivers this management solution. Here is the announcement of Caspian with Octogon. I wanted to just share with you the Octogon website, and I just want to show you here. Please note, their minimum size trade is 100,000 US dollars per ticket, with no maximum. Yeah, it's like walking into the casino in Singapore at the Marina Bay Sands Hotel, and there's just a sea of, as far as you can see, of tables, and the minimums on those tables are unbelievable. So these are where the high rollers are trading in Asia for crypto, is on Octogon. This is the official announcement of when Caspian partnered up with Gemini. So I'll put that down in the comment section just so you have easy access to it in case you want to read more. This is Gemini's website. And as you can see, Gemini's license is a licensed digital asset and exchange and custodian. So buy, sell, and store your digital assets in a regulated, secure, and compliant manner. Those boys, no matter what you say, they are going to go down in history as some of the most instrumental in getting this space to grow. And last but not least, I just want to show you that on CNBC just a couple weeks ago, Nasdaq said they are open to becoming cryptocurrency exchange. So said the CEO. And if you notice here, in the meantime, Nasdaq is supporting existing crypto exchanges and announced as a technology deal with Gemini on Wednesday. So this was just a couple weeks ago. So really, everybody, they're coming. And I know we talked about yesterday, it's not about the arrival, it's about the travel time. And we're in that travel time. And it's like when you go on vacation and you're kind of bubbling up with excitement because you are looking forward to actually getting to the vacation location. And so we need to enjoy this time as we are approaching closer to the days where this space is just going to explode. All right, I think I told you Japan has a blockchain conference next Tuesday and Wednesday. And at this conference, there will be over 100 experts in cryptocurrency. Blockchain companies and organizations from all over the world will be gathered in the Japanese capital, which is Tokyo. And this is the largest crypto event in Asia and the first of such kind and scale to be hosted in Tokyo. I'm very much looking forward to this. And look what I found today. As you know, I talked about Kitao-san, who is the CEO of SBI. He is going to be the keynote speaker, but look who else is coming. I was a little surprised. So here is Kitao-san. Roger is going to be one of the guest speakers. I think this just went up in the last day or two. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing him give his 2 cents. He has a huge following in Tokyo. As you know, he splits his time between St. Kitts and Tokyo, and he's been in Japan working very hard at getting adoption. And I do give him credit for also being instrumental in getting this space to mature. All right. And then here's also Charles. He's also one of the speakers I really want to see. All right. If you don't want any of the fluff, I see you next time for just the business coverage. But now I'm going to do a little fluff. You might be a Japanologist. Those are people who just love Japanese culture. And if you do, no doubt you know the NHK World website. But if you don't, boy, please discover, because it is just full of not just only news, but travel and food and culture. You can even learn Japanese from this site. They have a very good free Japanese learning section. So you can go down and just get a taste, if you will. There's a Cool Japan, which often highlights the differences between the East and the West. There's pop culture. This is about fashion. I'm telling you, I have lived in London. I have been to many European cities, including the fashion, the ones that we think of fashion like Paris. And I am just sure there is no more fashionable city than Tokyo. So we are just a fun country to visit if you are interested in fashion. You can watch a little bit of entertainment, which has the music. Here's your introduction to some of the food in Japan. Here is the Japanese learning area. But what I want to really take you down to for today's fluff story is this haiku. So in the NHK website, there is a haiku section. Haiku, of course, you know, is the 575 poetry. And they have a section where you can upload your photo and create your own haiku. And it's very, very fun to see because there are more than 110 countries who've participated, over 10,000 photo haiku submissions. And let me just show you here. In terms of who is contributing, the U.S. has 2,086 submissions, but look, we've got the Philippines, India, Romania, China, UK, Indonesia, Italy, Croatia, Australia, France, Netherlands. I can't do it in one breath. Turkey, Switzerland, Singapore, Iran, Belgium, Portugal, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Serbia. It's like my subscriber list. I have somebody from Serbia who's just super nice. Hello. New Zealand, Israel, Mexico, Pakistan, Belarus, Kenya, Palestine, Morocco, Bhutan. This is a country. This is a country I really want to visit. Ghana, Austria, Mongolia, Norway, Argentina, Ethiopia, Lithuania. It just goes on and on and on. Look at that. Czech Republic, Cyprus, Macedonia, Nepal, Tunisia, Oman. Wow, 4 submissions from Oman. Georgia, Maldives, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Uzbekistan. I have 2 Uzbek friends here in Tokyo. They are so sweet. Egypt, Honduras, South Africa, Sweden, and 1 from Tanzania. Sweden, only 1. Come on. Come on, you Swedes. Start doing your submissions. So if we just look really quick, haiku basic information. So about Japanese haiku, with a history of more than 1,200 years, Japanese haiku is the world's shortest poetic format. And in Japanese, most haiku includes various kigo, which is a seasonal word, such as cherry blossom or ski, which is moon, or summer, winter, any of those types of seasonal words. This comes from the Japanese mentality that humans are a part of the natural world, living in harmony with nature. Over time, the haiku art gained popularity and is now loved by people all over the world. Haiku can follow either a 5-7-5 syllabic format or just a simple 3-line structure. So the first step towards creating a beautiful haiku is to focus on the fleeting moments from everyday life that leave a lasting impression on you. So let me share with you my haiku. This is a picture I took yesterday from a platform, a train platform on the Yamanote line in Tokyo. It is at pretty much 7 o'clock on the dot. And here is the haiku that I wrote. It's in the 5-7-5 syllabic format. Bursting like crypto, an explosion of color warms the summer sky. So, I invite you to send me your haiku. And if you don't want to send it to me, then send it to NHK and enter their haiku competition. They have a contest every month. I think it's fun. It's good for the brain. Give yourself a break from checking those prices every 5 minutes. Yeah, that'll drive you crazy. This will make you feel very good. Okay, everybody. Take care. Thank you for your time. Yeah, sayonara for now. Bye-bye.